Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV, located in tropical Frederick, Colorado, where right now it's a balmy 9 degrees. My name is Larry Vickers. As we get started this morning, I would like to give out a thank you to Mr. Dan Martin of Hillsboro, Oregon. Dan purchased that nice used 2020 Freightliner from us, so I just wanted to thank you for your business, sir. Now, as we get started today, we're going to take a look at another one of the newer used Freightliners that we have on the market. This is a 2019 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is sports chassis. This truck has 3,500 miles. Let me repeat that, 3,500 miles is all this truck has on it. So let's start by taking a look from the front. With this truck being a sports chassis, some of the things are going to be a little bit different than the Summit haulers that we're used to seeing. So we're going to go over those. All right, to start with, if we could zoom in right above the sports chassis sign, you'll see a camera there. That is actually for a lane departure, or so lane detection as you're driving. If you kind of get in the lane maybe or drift over, it'll sure notify you that maybe we're not exactly where we need it to be on it. It comes with a sports chassis grille right here. In addition, the LED lights on the headlights. This is stock number 5U201514. Now let's take a look under the hood. That is the Detroit D8 engine. It offers 350 horsepower, coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. Just a couple of things we can notice from here. Right here is where we would check the oil. In addition, power steering fluid right here. And our fuel water separator is located right there. See, when I push down the hood, it didn't slam down on us. It slows up. The only way to really get it all the way down is to force it. And we latch the hood right here. Underneath here is our block heater. As we take a look at the driver's side, we'll see a couple of things that are a little different. Just like the Summit hauler, this is air ride. So here's our adjustment for the heated seats. So we actually have 3 different levels, and same thing with cooling the seat. All right, this is just the lumbar. This is for up and down, how high you want the seat to fit. And this is actually on the side, how much air you want in the side of the seat. It has automatic or X, see where that goes up, or exit. So when you get in, that seat will lower. Right here, where it says back cycler, that's actually a massage. So as you're going up and down the road, you can press that button and the arrow coming in and out and basically give you a massage as you're going up and down the road. Some other things we can see from here, right here is our trailer brake. In addition to that, this little pedal right here, we use to adjust the steering wheel. So when we're sitting in the driver's seat, press that and we can adjust that. Now when we start our truck, we want to turn the key to half, let those gauges go all the way over and back, and then start the truck, just like that. Let's take a look at the back seat. Just like most haulers, this does make down into a bed. Right here is the button for that. Another difference between this and the Summit hauler is this seat is a little bit wider. You see where my hand is? It almost comes up to the back of the front seat. So that is a little bit wider right there. We did replace the batteries in this truck. And in addition to that, put on a kill switch. You can see it right here. So it's really a good practice, especially in the type of weather that we're in, when we're finished driving the truck, to go ahead and use that kill switch that prevents any stray voltage from going through the truck. Right here is a battery connector, so we can basically, if we're at night running to run the DVD or lights, plug that in as well. The previous owner put on additional storage right here. Now in there is actually a hitch for a fifth wheel, so you have a couple of options with this trailer. Obviously we're connected to a gooseneck right now, but you can put on that fifth wheel hitch as well. As we walk on through, you will notice that there is a hitch for a bumper pull trailer. As we just take a minute, we can look at the trailer from the side view. Obviously, with only having 3,500 miles on it, you're basically getting a brand new truck. Not a scratch on it, not a tear in any seat, anything like that. Now, as you notice, there is additional storage put on, not only on the front, but also along both sides. Here is a look at the front storage component. It comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks. There's one here, one directly on the other side. Let's take a look at the inside. The gauges are pretty self-explanatory. There's for our air and the fuel line, as well as the temperature gauge. This is automatic transmission. Right here is where a truck this size can be a little bit intimidating for someone that isn't familiar with them and driving them and so forth. It's very simple. R is for reverse. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on, and to go forward simply press D for drive. It will tell you what gear you are in. This button here is for the fan, kicking air to the back. Red is for heat going back there, and blue is for cold. This is the intermittent lights as we're going up and down the road. These are for the windows. As we pan on over, mirror heaters located right here. Backup camera, the button is right here. To regen, which basically more than likely we're never going to have to worry about that. That's more for if somebody's driving in big cities a lot where it's a lot of stop and go, but it's designed to automatically regen for you. This is the engine brake located here. Up is for high and down is for low. So an example when we would use that, if we're coming down the mountains, I mean, we're right next door to the Rockies, so if we're coming down one of the Rocky Mountains, we're gonna wanna hit that on high, so that helps us slow down as we're coming down that hill. That's not only a safety advantage, but in addition to that, it will prolong brake life as well. Here's our climate control located right here. We have storage here, a couple of cup holders, and storage again located here. This goes all the way down. You see it comes clear down to here. So I realize people that are in the market for this might be comparing us to a pickup. So let's just talk about that a little bit since we already reviewed the truck. One thing to notice from a safety aspect is look how high we are up. If we could take a shot just outside the windshield right here. So we're above traffic. So once we get into even big cities, we can see things coming at us from side to side and also from the front as well. So we're not just simply looking at the vehicle in front of us. Another safety advantage to these is just the size and the mass of the vehicle. If something happens, we are in an accident, the chances of us walking away from this are substantially higher than a pickup truck. Furthermore, this has the Detroit engine coupled with the Allison transmission that we just talked about. So let's talk about life expectancy. Well, how long is this truck going to go? It's not uncommon at all to see 500,000 miles put on vehicles just like this. So let's compare that to these pickups that are being put out right now. It's not uncommon to see a $100,000 pickup, right? So how many pickups are you going to go through in the life expectancy as is similar to this particular vehicle right here? So if we combine safety, longevity, and durability, there really is no competition between this and a pickup truck. So a very nice truck that we have on the lot today. If you have any other questions, please feel free to call me. My cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me, guys, larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.